Namaste Beat, how's it going? I want to know. And today you are going to talk about one tag, too much information. Namaste Beach, is always a pleasure to talk to you, and today I'm going to answer a tag called TMI, too much information. So let's begin because it's pretty long and I think it's going to take forever to answer all these questions. What are you wearing? Being honest with you, underwear here, but I'm not going to show you, and this t-shirt that I cut here to be a little more suitable for this summer. Ever been in love? All the time. That's the secret to be alive. That's the secret to be a nice person. So all the time. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, unfortunately yes, but it doesn't matter the reason. This is my past and I always say let's move on. So today I'm pretty well, I'm very good, and that's the only thing that matters. How tall are you? I'm not pretty big. I am 108 centimeters. In Australia they say 5'11". That's it. How much do you weigh? This is the most terrible question ever because, come on, being honest, now 82 kilos, but not 82 kilos of muscles. There's lots of fat here that I have to lose. And if everything's alright, I'm expecting to lose like 5 kilos. I wish. Any tattoos? Yes, one in here. Let me see if you can see. Here, beautiful, and it means love and power in Chinese, or love and strength. It's almost the same thing. But to be honest, I make joke all the time about these tattoos. When people ask me here in Australia, what does it mean? I always say rice and beans. Forget it. Any piercing? Actually no, but to be honest, before I used this, it was, but now it's just earrings. Earrings? Earrings. Earrings. You know my English, okay? You know. OTP. And it was difficult because what does mean OTP? But I remember I was googling one true pairing. I don't know. Being honest, maybe you're thinking, a stupid answer. But I think that it's always good to know more about another person close to you. And when you find new things that makes you feel attracted, this is the most important thing. So for me, it doesn't exist an OTP. I don't know. But if you're thinking about one actress, I would say, no, I'm not going to say. Favorite show? I know this is horrible to say because people are going to say, what? But I like to see everything. So when I go to see a few shows, I like everything. I love it, one from AC/DC here in Australia, it was amazing, and look how different it is. And I love it, the last one from Lady Gaga, it was awesome. So I love everything. Show is always cool, I always have pleasure, it doesn't matter which show I'm watching, I just love to be in there and to see all that things. That's it. Favorite bands? It's difficult because I love bands from the 80s. Recently I'm listening a lot Devo, I know. I'm listening now Depeche Mode, Duran Duran. So it's pretty old, but things that I love. I'm pretty old, as you can see. Something you miss? I miss lots of things from Brazil, because I'm Brazilian, but I'm also Australian. But I miss Brazil. Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song, it always depends, I change all the time because sometimes I'm in love with a music and after all that I begin to hate this music. So I don't have a favorite song now, sorry. How old are you? I am 43 years old. Wow, people say, what, 43? Yes, but I feel pretty young inside, so it really depends. The way that I have been living my whole life makes me look young, I think, because I am pretty young. I think the age is here. For lots of people that are in their 20s, they're not going to believe, but after that you are in your 30s, you begin to understand this. And today I understand my mother when she says that sometimes she feels like 30s, 20s. I have to confess you, a few days I wake up with 1000 years old because I'm so grumpy, but most of the times I wake up like a child, like 10 years old, but I feel like a 20-something. It really depends. But I love my age, okay? I'm very proud to be 43. Zodiac sign. I am Scorpion. Quality you look in a partner. Honesty, friendship, beauty. Not this kind of beauty, but beauty inside. I think that's it. Favorite quote? I have no idea what does it mean. I tried to Google and I didn't understand, so I'm so sorry, I don't know. As you can see, I don't prepare myself to answer or to do my videos. Of course, I prepare myself thinking about something, but I don't like to think about the answers because I don't think this is natural. So when I don't know, I'm so sorry, don't know. Favorite actor? I love lots of actors, but I think Marlon Brando is my favorite actor ever. Favorite color? If you know me, you know orange. Loud music or soft music? It depends. Most of the times when I'm outside, I like loud music. When I'm in the gym, when I'm doing exercise, but when I'm quiet, when I'm trying to sleep, I like soft music, so depends. Where do you go when you are sad? It depends as well, because most of the times when I'm sad, I don't go nowhere. Or sometimes you have nothing to do. For example, you are working and you are feeling sad. You have to work. So when I'm sad, I just try to be natural and try to do the things that I have to do. I'm not this kind of that can be extremely sad. No, I'm not this kind of person. So I was before when I had a problem, like panic attack, all these things. But now, no. So I think sadness is a normal thing in our life. So I don't go anywhere. In the same way, I think happiness is something very natural in our life. So it's the balance. Sometimes you are sad, sometimes you are happy, so it really depends. So I do the normal things, sad or happy, okay? How long does it take you to shower? I try to be in a shower for the maximum 10 minutes, but sometimes I have to admit I love to be there with this water in my body, so it really depends. But most of the time it's 10 minutes or less. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I'm pretty quick. So I wake up, have a quick shower in the morning, have a very quick breakfast, change my clothes like this because I always go to the gym. It depends, 30 minutes to do all these things. But if I'm late and I have time to do nothing, in 5 minutes I can be prepared with no shower in this situation. But I don't like this, okay? I like to have a shower in the morning as well. Ever been in a physical fight? No, never, and I'm very proud of this because I really believe that we can talk to each other to solve our problems. This is the best way to solve problems, okay? Don't fight with others. It just shows you that you are a caveman. This is not cool. Turn on, nice people. Turn off, horrible people. The reason I joined YouTube. I joined YouTube to have fun, to talk with my friends, to meet new people, to learn how to editing, to be famous. Fears. It's ridiculous, but I am feared to die. I hope when this thing is going to happen, I really hope it's going to be in a peaceful way. Maybe sleeping and not feeling absolute nothing. And after I'm 90s or 100, because I have lots of things to live yet. Last thing that made me cry, I think it was a documentary that I was watching about the siege here in Australia. If you don't know, here in Australia we had a problem with one man that was in Lindt Cafe. I don't know how to say this in English, but more than 18 people was hostage by him in a horrible situation, and unfortunately he killed one person, another person was killed. We don't know exactly what happened. People say lots of things, but I know it wasn't him. It was something from the police, you know. It was a terrible situation, and the way that everything happened and the way that everything was solved made me feel really sad. And yesterday I was watching this and I really cried. You don't expect to see this in Australia, so yeah. But I want to be happy. Let's talk about happy things. Last time you said that you loved someone. Today, I always say I love you when I love the person. So today, meaning behind your YouTube name. My YouTube name is EMVB, so it means Emerson Martins Video Blog. In English, because this one is in English, but in Portuguese, just Emerson Martins Video Blog. So now you know the meaning of EMVB. Oh my God, this is never finished. Last book you read, it was one biography about Marlon Brando. I said that I like him. It was pretty interesting. I was reading together another book about one Brazilian prostitute, pretty nice by the way, about Bruna Surfistinha. Is Bruna Little Surfer Girl? I don't know, I don't remember how it was translated to English. And I was reading English, but I just remember the name in Portuguese. So, the book you are currently reading. Being honest, I'm not reading any book now. I'm reading one magazine about YouTube, how to become a hit on YouTube. So I don't know if I can say book. It's a magazine, so let's show you watch it. I'm watching two different things. One American called Land of the Giants, and I'm also watching O Primo Basílio from Brazil. So yeah, I watch it because I watched yesterday, but I'm still watching because there's lots of episodes, okay? So I hope it makes sense for you. Last person you talked to, it was my mother yesterday. Mom, love you. The relationship between you and the last person that you tested. Friendship. Favorite food. All food that makes you fat. For example, pavlova here in Australia. Feijoada from Brazil. So forget it. Place you want to visit. I think such a pity that you don't have enough time to visit everywhere. I try to travel as much as I can, but as a normal person I have to work, to make money, to save money and travel to another countries, but it's difficult to know each country in the world. To be honest, if I could know every country in the world, I would be the happiest person in the world. But I know, I think this is almost impossible being a normal person. Last place you were. If you think in different city, now I live in Sydney, so last city that I was, it was Gold Coast. By the way, I go there every year, so. But the last country was Chile. And very soon I'm coming back to New Zealand, so. The question is about last and I'm talking about the next one. You know me. Do you have a crush? I think everybody in a normal life has a crush, but I'm not going to tell you the person. In my case, I should say the persons. Last time you kissed someone. I'm Brazilian, so I kiss people all the time. And sometimes people feel like, what? As a Brazilian, we don't say hello, how are you? You say hello, how are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. So people say, look, I'm trying to change this, okay? But slowly, I'm still Brazilian. So I would say that I kissed somebody today. Last time you were insulted. I don't remember. Sometimes people can insult me, not with words, but with acts. Sometimes people treat you like you were a rubbish. It happens a lot. Because some people just think I'm rich, I have a good position, so in that situation can happen. But being honest, I learned with my family that it doesn't matter how much money you have in your wallet. It doesn't matter how much good is your position. What matters is what you have here, inside your heart, inside you. And I learned that if I have too much money or not enough money, what makes us special is our feelings, is the way that we treat people, using good words like excuse me, please, thank you, and others. But some people doesn't know how to do this, so sometimes people can insult me just to treat me like nothing. But being honest, I never let people put me down, because in the end I just think, poor person, I'm much more than this, isn't it? And this person has no idea how much money I have, so sometimes this person can think, oh, I'm so rich, Emerson is nothing. But do you really know how much do I have in my account bank to treat me in that way? Even this thing doesn't matter. So the secret for you, never let people put you down. Never. You are a special person, you are an amazing human being, and that's the only thing that matters. Okay? Favorite flavor of sweet. I told you, pavlova, I just love this cake. It's a cake with everything, lots of fruits, lots of everything. It's so delicious, oh my god. Pavlova makes me feel so happy, but makes me feel so fat. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instrument now, but when I was a child I used to play guitar. Favorite piece of jewelry? I don't have. Last sport you played? Sometimes I go to the gym, so this is a sport, so lift weight. But I'm horrible playing soccer, basketball, volleyball. I was always horrible doing this. That's the reason that I am not so, you know, shaped like all these guys. I'm just an average guy, normal guy. Because I don't play too much. Last song you sang? I don't remember. Because when I'm listening to radio, I always try to follow all the music, so it sounds ridiculous because most of the times I don't understand. Even I can speak English. When I'm listening to music, it's a nightmare. Favorite shut up line? I don't have this kind of thing. First of all, because when I want to talk with people, I talk with people that I know. If I can, I avoid telephone all the time. Have you ever used it? Used what? If is the shut up line? No, never used because I don't like this. But this question is quite funny because should be, have you ever used the shut up line? But I don't know who created this. If it's about this, no, I never used because I don't like. Last time you hang out with someone? It was yesterday. I had an amazing lunch with my team for my job, and it was awesome. We had fun, we loved the food, we laughed a lot. It was amazing. This study is really too much information. Who should answer these questions next? You. If you like to produce videos for YouTube, you should answer these questions. I know it's quite annoying because it's too much information, but if you like, why not? In the end, I'm complaining, but I had fun, I have to admit. So that's it. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I really hope you like to be here with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Namaste, bitch. Bye.